It's not like I don't have 2 accounts. Actually, I have more accounts than 2.
Right? Goodness gracious.
Uh,
I wonder who. I wonder if that was like AI, because no, it wasn't
yeah,
God.
I think it's because that word I said before I said parents.
Yeah, maybe probably said that thought
I'm like, why does
crossed my
Booth
mind
get
too.
away with that in my fucking lives? But I say it, it's like, fuck off.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't know. That's like his normal content.
They got you for that word, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
as soon as I fucking said it, I
Well,
was
I
like,
thought
damn
for
it.
a minute because a lot of those remedial room psycho live streamers over there were in there. I bet the rules are different on that account than they are
Yeah,
on this one. So, I mean,
yeah.
they were down there running. I just muted them because this was a conversation between you and Brittany, not all them down there to come in and start fucking with BC as a group. No.
Can you invite BC back to this one? She's not on
Yeah,
the.
I
Well,
got you.
I just want to say it does not take years of torment for her to pop off on a kid. I said it looked like her face had to take a shit or something like that. Like her face had to go number 2. And she said my kid looked like type 2 diabetes because he's chunky. So
Just
I,
can't the
I
hypocrisy
did
that
it.
can.
I certainly haven't tormented her friend for years
I
or
did it to
her.
myself. I said that word, Brittany, and it was like literally 20 seconds later. Blip. Oh, fuck.
I
Jesus.
just the way I got to give it to her, you guys. I mean, we've all said this. I say it in private. I'll say it in public. The way she is able to turn things and try to move the conversation
Oh yeah,
is I
she's
know.
girls.
I mean, I see you.
The deflection is
Mhm.
unreal.
It's unreal. That's
I mean,
gross behavior.
I said what I said. If you're going to do that and you're going to repeat it over and over again, you're normalizing that behavior. When you normalize that behavior, even if it's against one person, even if you have that one person that you have that angst with, the behavior you're doing is normalizing.
Yeah,
So
I
when you
don't care what the
normalize it and
context
then your
was.
base goes out and does it, you're absolutely culpable for that. Every creator is. And I'm sorry if I'm going to be on the short list of a few people that are gathered around me that culminatively agree, blah, 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 culminatively agree, kids are off limits.
My
Period.
confusion My confusion comes in where she says, "Well, I didn't hear like I don't see most videos and I just listen. I didn't hear this, I didn't see this." However, she speaks so confidently about everyone and everything.
It doesn't matter if she sees videos. I'm sure she doesn't because they all spend all their time in live streams going over it like a fucking broken record for days. So that doesn't fly with me either. I'm
She can
sorry.
she can seem to remember every word that's ever came out of my mouth. However, cannot when she's asked a question about what her own friends say in her presence, then she forgets. Or she wasn't. I didn't hear that. You
But
were there.
the
You
the
heard it.
No, there
rules
was context. There was context that needed to be
The
whatever.
the
this
con
live.
that what I was talking about. The context of that live was that I wasn't even in it.
Do we know a
Um,
Dwayne?
I don't care what the
Aldo?
context was, really.
Uh,
Because I'm not sure on that one, but he
mm,
left. The rules are different here, guys. You can't. It's different. This is his
yeah,
civil
yeah,
discourse
I know.
now.
this is my
I know.
civil discourse.
And he has
Yeah.
really strict rules for here. Oh, by the way, Aldo, I like didn't mean to overstep. I thought Brittany was fixing to step into that court case, and I
No, no,
my
no,
bad.
no. There's been there's been several different phone calls that me and her have had about that.
Okay,
So that's, and like I said, until the hearing on the 20th, I'm just not going to
yeah, that's the
open that
only
much
reason
up.
I said that. Otherwise, I mean, because
I feel like she was trying to
Anyway,
beg
moving on.
Brittany about talking about it. So yeah.
Yeah, don't
Where
say, just
where did
stop being
Serena?
a gross human being.
I feel like she
You
keeps
know,
trying to
anyway,
fake. So yeah,
yeah, don't
Where
say, just
where did
being
Serena?
a stop being gross bitches that'll dig deeper and go lower and bring kids into it and think I would stop being gross bitches that'll dig deeper and go lower and bring kids into it and think I would fuck your accountability. That's not accountability. That's that's pacification.
Can I have one?
Into it and think I would fuck your accountability. That's that's pacification.
Can I have like
I can't
45
stay
seconds
long.
Eh,
and I'll
I just
drop?
can only stay a minute.
Hang on, Serena. Let Rob talk first. He
Yeah,
was
I
talking.
fixing
Rob,
to go to
speak up. I
bed.
couldn't hear you.
So I'm fixing to go to bed. I just wanted to come in here and say something and maybe try to speak some sort of sense into this whole thing. From what I understand, this stems back all the way to July of 2025. Uh, it seems as if everything's been going around in circles. Everybody's still got a problem. Everybody wants to bring up the past. Here's the quick of it. If everybody wants to move past it, what we need to do is leave 2025 in 2025. It is damn near February. It is halfway through January of 2026. If you want to kiss and make up, if you want to shake hands, if you don't want to talk to each other ever again, that's fine, whatever. But we're never going to move forward if we keep circling back to the same shit from almost 6, 7 months ago. You get what I'm saying? This is nonsense. And you're getting lives banned, talking about children and all this other stuff. Can we just stop? I'm asking because I got 4 kids of my own, and I don't know. I'm
So
really upset as a parent right now that we're
I
still
agree.
circling back to this.
I agree with you. My highlights, what I'm doing this year, is to highlight the behaviors of others that would make this a normal thing in attacking children. Stop doing it.
I'm not talking
And
about
I'm
you,
trying to
Aldo.
get creators together to basically say we've had enough of this. You can talk about us all you want. You can talk about us as parents. That's fine. We'll fire back. But leave our children out of it.
I'm not talking about
Plain
you,
and
Aldo.
simple.
I'm talking about this situation with Red. From what I understand, stems back to July.
Rob,
We can barely hear you.
Rob, hang on.
Rob, that is an active
Yeah,
court
we can't talk
case
about that either.
between her and I.
Okay.
And unfortunately, what you have, I guess, heard from over there is not 100% true. Um,
The details
however,
I don't know. The details
yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I'm
I'm
talking
just,
about
We
when it
can't hear
started.
you, Rob. Brother, we can't hear you at all.
What about now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
I said I
what
had to
better.
blow my phone out. I got sheetrock dust in it. What I'm saying is I don't know. I don't care about the details. I do know some, but I don't care. I'm saying it started 6 to 7 months ago. Yes, it's active. If it's active, y'all damn sure don't need to be talking about it. And I have personal experience with that because I just got through with one myself. I'm just saying.
But she can talk.
Yeah.
See this, so
Well,
she
and
can talk about it.
that's the thing. I'm allowed to. And I understand your point there, and like, maybe don't. I get that. I'm allowed to. Um, the narrative that's been being spun the past few days is absolutely wrong. I don't know why it's being gone
Recycle.
over, yeah, like with a fine tooth comb, as if I don't actually have, like, I wasn't the one that was in court myself and am still having to deal with it in my real life. And they're leaving the important detail out, that I didn't do anything in retaliation. I did
Well,
things in defense, and that it was also done to me first and in a much worse, it was, let me not say much worse, let me not compare. It was done to me first. They keep leaving that out.
okay.
um However, I didn't do it in retaliation, and I didn't take the legal route first either. I simply defended myself, and I think they're upset that the defense that I have is that I've had, has been, not what the narrative they
BC,
want.
BC, you're not hearing me, and I don't blame you because you're in a defensive mode right now, and I get that because I've been that way myself. But hear me, please. Just listen. Yes, you might be allowed to talk about it, but just choose not to. Ignore it. Let people talk. It's words. If it's being litigated, it'll be handled in the court system. If you want this to stop, rise above it. I know you said you're allowed to talk about it, but why? You're feeding it. Yes, you want to defend yourself. I wanted to defend myself for 4 years when people was calling me what you called me earlier, but I wasn't allowed to talk about it.
Well, to be fair, she didn't bring it up this time. It was brought
No,
up to
No,
no,
her
no,
once
no. She
again.
didn't. No, she
she
didn't.
didn't.
I understand what Rob is saying. I do. I understand completely what
Even
Rob
if
is saying,
somebody
and
baits you, just
that's why
leave
I've
it alone.
remained silent for the past couple of days while they've been doing what they've been doing.
Take it from
Um,
someone who just got put up against the needle versus walking. It's better to just not let it bother you as much as it is going to. I'm just trying to help everybody here. We got to
yeah,
move forward. We got to leave the past in the past and move forward, y'all. We're grown adults.
yeah,
I'm 35. I don't know how old y'all. I'm 35 years old. I'm halfway to 70. I ain't got time for this shit. I just went through one of the worst experiences of my life past 4 years, dealing with some similar shit. Nothing. I mean, not the same, but litigation. Just please, if you hear anything I say, just hear this. It's not worth it. It's just TikTok.
To me, I respect that. And
yeah.
for my platform, I've stated clearly from my platform, anybody, I don't care who it is, anybody, I catch you platforming a child, I'm coming. And when I say platforming a child, that has specific meanings behind it. If you're sharing court documents that involve minor children, if you're deliberately saying disgusting things towards a person's child, I'm coming. If you share in that content, if you like that content, I'm coming. Like, that is my hard line in the sand, and I'm not going to stop.
And I'm with you. Just so you understand that what he just said, I'm coming too. And I got 30K behind me. So just understand that we ain't playing about no children in 2026. If we find out, it's going to be bad for you.
Hey, I just wanted to say one thing. I guess technically, if we want to split hairs, technically, Tracy talking about FAS could go back to choices made during a pregnancy, and it could be considered, going after somebody's parenting choices. But other than that,
What choices made during my pregnancy? I'm very confused. What
Oh
choices?
God, she got him.
Is
I'm
Sorry.
going to bed,
That's
y'all.
I'm
I just wanted to
laughing
speak some wisdom
only
before I
at
got out
the
of here.
Yeah,
the
thank you, Rob.
I
I
just
the
wanted
appreciate
to.
you.
thing that Brittany
Later,
has
Rob.
in her hand, that I know she has in her hand. That's what I'm laughing at.
That was so lame.
No, it's funny. You had to be there. It's funny. That device. God, I should have got some myself. I'm gonna
No,
regret that
I
about
mean, not
buying.
the device was lame. Her coming in and doing that was tacky uh, and lame.
Look,
Ugh,
I don't
gross.
I don't owe anyone an explanation for what happened when I found out I was pregnant at
Mm.
3 weeks, and I had to make a decision as to whether or not to keep that baby because I already had one and my mental health was already destroyed.
That was gross.
And I was
Don't
going back and
that
forth as
see
to I don't
Brittany.
have to explain that. I'm not going to. I'm not going
no,
Brittany,
to.
don't stop.
don't.
I mean,
So
Brittany,
aside from me laughing at the lizard button, which I'm going to laugh at that a
Yeah,
lot,
Laura last said it too.
look at it
um,
like this, Brittany.
She thinks it's funny.
that
You don't owe nobody on this fucking app, and that's
that
No,
why
was
it's just a nothing.
absolutely a low blow.
That
That
was
that
fucking
was so
gross. I have no
wow,
respect for her. And I know she doesn't give a fuck, but I'm just saying
wow,
that was fucking gross.
wow. You
Tacky.
it is. Listen, if if I was if I was as disgusting and gross as she says I am, then I would say a lot right
so
now. However, I'm just going to choose not to,
Yeah, let's not.
because yeah, I'm not going to.
Well,
Also,
if you
I
entertain
don't
the
I don't owe her
clown,
an
you become part of the circus.
I don't owe an explanation.
Yeah, you can maybe,
My children are happy, healthy, and fucking gorgeous.
girl, stop. You
Quit,
should just
That's
stop
it.
explaining anything or
quit
saying anything altogether
screaming
Yeah,
at
about
me.
them.
no,
Don't give them anything else. I agree. Stop.
Yeah,
that was
Brittany.
Because that's what they want. What do I always say? Brittany, what did you say first?
Yeah, don't feed the troll.
So
You know,
stop
bro. And I
feeding
mean,
them
that's
bitches.
Yeah.
that's
Told
the
you.
real shit, Brittany. Like
Entertain the clowns. You're part of the circus.
you
You
don't owe
are.
nobody no explanation, dude. Like, who
Yeah.
the fuck cares what people say about you? You and I have had conversations off of this fucking app. I've heard your
Oh yeah.
children talking to you. I know how much your fucking children love you. So that should be all that fucking matters. Who gives a fuck what these people say, bro? Or
Yeah.
what they
I want to
think?
say that I want to say this though, Brittany Ann, that's exactly the kind of behavior I meant when I said you normalize things. And now your base, if they happen to hear it, I'm not going to rebroadcast it, but I am going to save that clip of the live because I know it's going to come up later down the road. So stop normalizing that behavior. Just stop.
Nobody. She came
I'm
in.
actually going to give you. I'm going to give you credit, Brittany Ann. You're actually better. I've seen you better than that. I've seen you do better than that. Don't be that. That's disappointing.
Tried to get the last word in. So she came into the box, Serena, said some nasty, dirty shit that it was Brittany Cheyenne's, pretty much Brittany Cheyenne's fault.
Don't.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we're
And then
not.
she left. We didn't
Auto
drop
hitting
her.
you with the repeater.
We
Don't,
didn't
don't,
drop
don't.
her.
Yeah, no, we didn't
I
I'm
drop.
love to hit
sorry.
him with the repeater.
And
Don't,
I
Hey,
do.
no.
hey, dude, it's all
However,
good. It's all good. Like, I've already, when Patriot Mama, like, came at me over my, like, tried to leave a little snide comment about me being on my medications or whatever while I was pregnant, I posted my kids' fucking medical records from when they were born. Like, I don't need, if they didn't save that, but they saved videos from 2020 fucking two on their phones on an account that doesn't even exist anymore because Dodge reported the F out of it, then like, okay, cool, great. I don't owe you an explanation. My kids are happy, healthy, and thriving.
But
They're great. That's cool.
they keep trolling you into consistently doing the exact opposite, baby girl. You know me, I love you to pieces.
I'll get back
And
to y'all.
Devious will tell you the same thing. You gotta stop feeding the trolls.
Reaction. That's all I
Yeah.
live for.
That's all I live for. Once I get it, it's on. I'm coming.
Howsoever, I do want to say that yes, in one moment, Brittany Ann was wrong. I did unblock Tracy. I did invite her back to the box. She declined, and since she declined, then that's on her. I mean, if she wants to come up in a box and have a civil discourse on this account, that's fine. I'm all about civil discourse on this account.
That means no yelling, no screaming, no one else talking.
Yeah, you gotta talk in my tone.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That means no slurs, no
damn it.
bullshit. Conversation. Grown bitches.
Yeah,
We're all adults, right? That's what I thought.
Well, I mean, that's questionable.
Yeah, I mean, eh.
no Jews, none of that. No kind.
Absolutely none of that.
Stop it.
Okay.
Hey,
Can't have that.
Oh, but bye everybody. I'm probably about to be gone.
Bye, Devious.
All right, bye, Devious.
Later,
bye.
man.
I
I don't know if,
I
I
gotta
mean,
drop down too. My lunch break is pretty much over.
Hey, Serena, you don't gotta wait.
Oh,
Come
I
in,
missed your crash out, Serena.
Serena. Come in on your other account so I can put you in the box.
you didn't crash out.
Put
You
Serena in the
spoke your
box.
mind, girl.
Oh, did I? Oh, hey. That account you just blocked,
Which
unblock
one?
it. Partner.
Okay, so I haven't gotten the tutorial. I'm the blocker, not the unblocker. Where's Lady Freya?
She's in bed.
You said
I
no
Oh
faceless
no.
accounts over here. I'm sorry.
sorry, that that's one of my buddies.
You don't have to tell me who. Just like you said, no faceless accounts on this one. So
He doesn't he doesn't get on TikTok very much. He's one of
my bad. Tell him I'll send him bread.
It's
he'll
fucking
he'll
cold
get up in a box
outside.
eventually and start talking shit.
Fun. Did you get it?
Yeah, I unblocked him. He
Okay,
just
my
said to
bad.
me, he's like, "Yo, you blocked me."
I'm sorry. I was just following the host rules for the civil discourse page. It's tough.
I'm gonna go to bed. I just,
I'm not block happy.
um, I did crash out. I haven't done that in months, and I don't like it when I do that. I don't feel good about myself after I do that. I'm just very sensitive when it comes to people talking about children specifically. You know, not parenting, but criticizing children. I don't like it. It's gross. Um, I did crash out pretty bad.
You know, and it even rubs me the wrong way, even that when people talk about other people's parenting, because like, who the fuck are you to talk about somebody else's parenting? Like, nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody in this world is the perfect parent. So you should
And
be
that's
more
true, Cotton. And my whole point and why I crashed out tonight on Tracy's parenting and her not having her kids is because, you know, they love to criticize everybody else's parenting. And
right,
it's
right.
like, don't talk about other people's parenting when you don't even have your own. Like,
Right. And I know that there's certain circumstances for that with shit like that. Like, you have no room to talk. You know, so I agree. But like, you know, my biggest thing, man, is, you know, yeah, I do what I do on this app, but you know, I mean, the people that know me know that I try hard not to be this fucking person where I always constantly have to be vile to people. But if people would stop doing the fuck shit that they do to each other, I wouldn't have to be that fucking person to people. You
No,
know, so
absolutely.
and that's
We've had me and you've had conversations about that. We're
yep.
not we are generally not that type of person off the app. We can be,
Mm-hmm.
but we're generally not. And this is like really stretching on us to the point of
Yeah.
we've been this for so long on the app. You're getting now you've reached our darkness, our dark
Mm-hmm.
spots.
And that's a fact. Like, Aldo is one of these people on this app who is privy to have conversations with me and to actually and to actually get that raw feeling and that raw emotion from me that most people out here don't get to see the sides of me. Lena's one of them too. To see the sides of me, to understand that I don't come out here and do this shit because I like to do it. Like, they have conversations with me where they know that it hurts my soul to have to do this shit to people. But if people didn't react this way and they didn't do these things, that shit wouldn't need to be done. But react this way and they didn't do these things, but unfortunately, we seem to think that we have to constantly be fucking animals to each other. And when the animal that's more of a monster than you are comes out, then it's this horrible thing.
well, you know, it's sometimes you do have to fight fire with fire. You know, Brittany Cheyenne's been attacked constantly. I mean, it doesn't stop. And, you know, sometimes people snap. And so anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I apologize. I love you all.
Get some rest, honey.
Get
I'm
some
gonna.
rest.
I'm gonna. All right.
Hey, Serena,
What's up?
you're strong, bro. You're strong, sis. Be that. Be that. Fuck what they. I know that shit aggravates you, and I know that it hurts you. But you know what? I've I've seen you. I've seen you let that shit. Just let some of these people just say what they want to say, and I've seen you rise above them and be stronger than they can ever be. So, just keep that in mind. Like, you're stronger than you think. I've seen you be that way.
And I want to point something out. And I'm not pointing it out to be mean. I'm pointing it out because it's a fact. Brittany Ann, you are a parent, but you're not married. You are not in a steady, stable, monogamous relationship with another person. Sam, you may be married, but your kids are grown and out of the house. You don't have little ones in the house. Tracy, you ain't got shit. For you three women to sit there and come at people that are in stable, monogamous relationship that have little ones in the house, that's weird. You don't have the relationship knowledge to try to upset anybody else's. Like, BC, how long have you been married to JD?
So we're not legally married, but we've been together for 13 years
Okay,
consistently.
right.
Sorry if anyone hears the kids that I don't have custody of yelling in the background. They woke up and now they want yogurt and milk.
Bad parent. You're a
So,
bad parent.
so the amount of people that I've
How dare
seen
you give your kid yogurt and milk? How dare you be a mom, Brittany?
Too
try
much
to
dairy.
right.
Chobani yogurt with granola in it to be specific.
Oh God, my nephew loves Chobani.
Girl, that's what my
Loves
daughter
it.
lives off of is
Yeah, the
Chobani
straw
protein
Zeppelin
smoothies.
specifically requested the strawberry, and he doesn't know what granola means, so he calls them crunchies. So he
Crunchy.
said he was like, "Mommy, I want crunchy yogurt," and I was like, "Okay, you can have it." He woke up and he's like, "I want crunchy yogurt," and I'm like, "All right." Now Ozzy's screaming about crunchy yogurt too, so
So,
I'm
and
over
I'm
here
not,
momming.
with Brittany Ann. That's a choice. She chooses to be that way, and she's perfectly fine with that. What I'm saying is this: it's odd to me how somebody that's not in a long-standing monogamous relationship, a healthy one with another person, that would have opinions on somebody else's marriage or their own relationships. That's weird to me. Um, I don't think you would have the benefits since you don't have the benefits of your own. I don't see how you can formulate an opinion on somebody else's. That's weird. But the thing about going after children, that is just, we should all actively be against that. And I just don't see it from one side of the aisle. I really
Yeah.
don't. I see it as selective, very selective.
Very much
Exactly.
so.
And I was just gonna say that, although I was gonna say I don't agree with that it's not a whole constant thing all across this app, but there is many people who it's selective on. It's they don't give a shit as long as it's not their fucking children that are going to be
Right.
being gone after or being talked about. If it's not their children, they could give two shits what's said about other people's kids, but yet they all say children are off limits. Well,
Right.
if children are off limits, it has to be off limits on all angles, not just when it's your children.
Right. And let me state this clearly. If anybody, any troll account, anybody comes out and tries to attack Callie's kids, I will use the weight of my platform and eviscerate them.
Yeah, I'm down. Nobody's kids. It's this goes
I don't
for
want to
everybody,
know who
not
I
just
have a
our
problem with.
kids.
Kids are off fucking limits.
Yeah.
And I
The thing
stand
is,
on
I
that
wouldn't
shit
even think to
firm.
do that to someone. I would like that doesn't even cross my brain barrier to do that. And that's what's wild to me. People want to get outraged over, us talking about parenting from people who brought up other people's parenting, but then it's totally fine to post things about kids that are cruel,
Right.
and when you have children on the spectrum, it hurts my heart because these kids are already going to be criticized and bullied as it is. And that's what hurts me.
It's gross. It's fucking
You have a
gross.
good heart, Serena. You have a really good heart. And it's people like you that have similar experiences with their children that give me hope that maybe this next generation won't be, maybe not be so cruel to our kids because they have parents like you.
You know, and
I appreciate that.
Serena's been through the fucking ringer on this app, man. You know, I've watched her. I've watched her go through some horrendous shit out here. I've watched her children be brought up. I've watched everything underneath the sun be brought up to drag her. You know, and have I stood up against it? Yes. Have I said some shit to people for it? Yes. You know, there's been times where I've stayed out of a lot of shit because she asked me to stay out of it. You know, and it wasn't easy to do, but I did it because she asked me to. So I agree with you. She has a huge heart, and despite all of the shit that people try to say about her, the people that actually have talked to her and know her know that she's not anything close to the person that these people say about her, and I think it's fucking disgusting, and it's crazy how people will just
Huh.
they just spin all of these lies on people for fucking what? For what?
I appreciate you both. Truly. Truly, truly.
What's up, Lake
You and
Lady?
I,
I mean, and it's by the very people that brought her here in the first place that threw her under the bus to begin with and continued to do so for the entirety of their existence.
What's up, Lake Lady?
I don't need to do it on a public platform. We need to do it in a private setting
Okay.
because I'm going to bring people in here that y'all don't need and that are attacking me and several other people. And I don't, I need some backup. And
Okay.
yeah, I can't do it on public.
Okay. Send me a DM and me and Lena will create a group chat with just me, you, and her.
That'll work great. Thank you.
Okay, not a problem.
All right, I'm going to drop and go to bed, y'all. Y'all have a good
Some
night,
rest.
okay?
All
get
right.
some sleep, Serena.
I will.
Get off my table, bro.
Bro, stop doing it.
Is that your cat,
No, it's
Cotton, or is that
mine.
Lena? I
Cotton
was
said,
like,
"Get off my table,
He
bro."
screams
yeah,
at me
that's
all
what
the time.
I know. Your cat's loud.
He's a talker. I don't know where he gets it from.
Definitely not his mommy.
That's funny.
Girl, it doesn't matter who follows you in. I'm watching.
Oh yeah, you know me, Lake Lady. If they don't know who Lieutenant Aldo Rain is, they'll figure it out real fucking quick.
Yep. Yepers.
Cotton, if you don't know, Lake Lady was part of that group of ladies
Yeah.
that I
Yes,
eviscerated Dalton over.
Yeah, I
yes, I
remember her
remember.
now.
Okay.
I remember her. As soon as she came up in her voice, and I heard her voice. I was like, I remember now. She's sweet. I was over here. Nom.
Round
That weird
three.
little
So
motherfucker. Fucking Dalton's weird little
I'm
ass.
not gonna let people attack those ladies. They went through Jesus fucking Christ. They went through a lot. I lost sleep over that fucking war.
Just what I heard was enough for me to be like, no, this is crazy.
I did.
Sorry, I was laughing at Ozzy, not the situation.
I know. I did. There was
It's what I heard was enough for me to be like,
I did.
sorry. I was laughing at Ozzy, not the situation.
There was nights I only got like 2 hours of sleep, if that.
Yeah, that whole situation was crazy from what I heard. I saw some of it, but I didn't realize how fucking nuts that dude was until later.
I mean,
Aldo, I already created the DM group,
Dude.
so
okay,
it's done.
okay, yeah, we'll talk in the group chat, Lake Lady. It's so calm and nice on this on this account. It's
It
like
is.
relaxed and civil.
I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Earlier was super fun, but don't get me wrong. Earlier was super. I got it out of my system.
I got a 3 day on that one, so I'll have it back up on Sunday.
Well, we can crash out on mine.
You got a 3 day one? You got a 3 day already?
Yeah, I got a 3 day on the Aldo rain.
We crashed out over there, bro. You missed it.
That's fucking insane.
I still want to know why Booth can say that word in the live and not get dinked, but when I say it, it's like literally 30 seconds, bam! I was like, son of a bitch.
Who'd you crash out on?
Because
They crashing out. I said a word.
Because I'm going to tell you why. Because there were people over there in the basement from the 5150 Club, and they also hang out in the Remedial Rainbow Super Secret Stalkers lives. And they came in specifically to gang up on Brittany Cheyenne. And you said we can't block, but you didn't tell me I couldn't mute. So I muted them because this had nothing to do with them. This was between you, Brittany, and me, and they had nothing to do with it. And I told them so.
Leda said, I found a loophole.
I found a loophole,
Yeah, I
bitches.
found a loophole, bitches. I might not be able to, I might not block you, but I'll mute you, motherfuckers.
You know, everybody knows me. I don't pay attention to the basement half the time. I don't even see what's. You know, everybody knows me. I don't pay attention to. I don't even see what's going on down in there.
Yeah, I get aggravated. Like, I don't really give a shit. You know, you can, but mute. Yeah, I get aggravated. You know, you can, but muting, if somebody mutes me, man, that does kind of piss me off.
I already know. I was like, I think it's my fault.
You know, you can, but muting, if somebody mutes me, man, that.
I was like, I think it's my fault. Initially, my Miss Lady, my advice is everyone changed their phone number. Everyone changed their phone number. Stay off live streams for right now until you talk to Aldo.
Yeah.
That's just my advice. Stay off live streams for right now. That's just my advice.
That part, Panda.
You know, sometimes the time to say nobody's going to run me off passes. No, sometimes the off passes, and you need to do what's best for your mental health, because this is, if they can't get to you through your eyes and ears and phone, then you effectively cut them off. Get to you through your phone, then you effectively cut them off. My opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has.
I'm definitely
opinions are like assholes. Everybody.
I'm definitely going to take a look now.
Yeah.
That's above and beyond.
Yeah.
Half of these motherfuckers don't even know what they're doing out here. They're just
Well, it's like
doing out here. They're just.
Well, it's like God. It's like me and you've said. They've stepped into into an arena they know nothing about.
Right.
God, it's like me and you've said. They've stepped into they know nothing about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're desensitized. We're used to this.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Dude, I had to
Oh
tell a
no,
Stuff
dude that.
is.
this live
Oh,
is
go ahead.
not private.
Dude, I had to
Oh
tell a
no,
Stuff
dude that.
is.
this live
Oh,
is
go
not
ahead.
private. None
I
of
no.
our
had to
lives are
tell a dude
private.
that shit the other day. They were in a live. They were in a live running their fucking mouth.
None
No.
of
I
our
had to
lives are
tell a dude
private.
that shit the other day. They were in a live running their fucking mouth about some shit. Some people that we don't even know on a whole other side of TikTok. They were in there running their mouth, and one dude was talking shit about saying that he was gonna drag me. And I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? I was like, bro, like you better just fucking sit over there, drag me. And I was like, dude, are you bro? Like you better just fucking sit over there and talk your shit to your people, cause like nah, and one of his little minions came in and was saying shit down there in the comments, and he's like, "Yeah, this dude says he's gonna drag you," and I was like, "Yeah, well," I was like, "Well, tell that dude I already got pictures of his face, so whenever he's ready to go, we can have some fun."
A whole slew of other relatives that Cotton's face is going to be on. A whole Cotton's face is going to be on.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, I already got pictures of his face. I was like, I told him that. I said, tell that dude I already got pictures of his face. I said, I'll keep it. I was like, I told pictures of his face. I said, I'll keep it on TikTok files with just his face. But as soon as he decides he wants to go a direction that is a bad idea, well then maybe I'll have some of his relatives. But as soon as he decides he wants to go a direction that is have some I'll have some of his relatives' faces too.
Okay, like
Yeah, with you.
Lake, after this
I was
live,
like, fuck that,
I'll
dude.
jump in that group chat and we'll talk.
And the dude was
I'm
like,
I'm gonna let I'm
Group chat and we'll talk.
and the dude was
I'm
like,
I'm gonna let I'm sorry, Cotton. I'm gonna let y'all talk and then I'm gonna let you talk to me.
yeah. So as soon as I said that,
I'm gonna let I'm sorry, then I'm gonna let you talk to me.
that the dude he types down in the comments, what do you mean some pictures of his other relatives' faces? I said, what do you mean? What do I mean? How does how is that not understandable? I'm like, I will find other pictures of his face. Maybe his sister, maybe his mom, maybe his dad. I said, depends on who I want to be at that time. Sister, maybe his mom, maybe his I want to be at that time.
They're not ready.
I'm sorry. That will
It seems like
never.
a pretty clear message to me. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what where the confusion was.
Right. And the dude, and then he types back down there in the comments, he's like, okay, I'll let him know. I was like, appreciate it, bro.
Thanks for passing the message along, homie.
Like,
What is
I'll let him know. I was like,
Thanks for passing the message along, homie.
what does
You're
that even
awesome.
mean? Look, that
Hey,
will.
Cotton, I've had a day, bruh. I've gotten kicked out of like 6 lives. And then I went in and gave OG hell, and then I gave Allie some hell, and of course I went in and I gave Allie some hell. Always going to give Steven Seagal some hell. You got to go look at my backup and see my response video to him. That shit.
Steven
I
Seagal.
I was like, bro, you're really good at this. I really fucking, dude, you're really bad at clapbacks. Austin needs to get his money.
Seagal.
I really fucking, dude, you're really bad at clapbacks. Austin needs to get his money back. But I crashed out on a bunch. Then I went and crashed out on Fancy and her live and got blocked. And I went and crashed out in the remedial rain. But I crashed Fancy and her live and got blocked. And I went and crashed a room as Devious was in there, and they all want to talk behind your back. And then when I come in there, they blocked me.
Of
And
course.
and then I made this whole video to Lady J, and I totally fucking I come in there, they blocked me.
Of
And
course.
and then not totally fucking. I mean, I said some shit today, and then all she did was make a video singing from a weird angle with her PCOS. Not totally fucking. And then all she did was make a video singing from a weird angle with her PCOS hair chins. And then I've been at Witchy all day. That's been fun.
How did I do that?
I've had fun today.
What's been going on with you and Witchy, man? Why are you and Witchy going at it again?
She's all upset.
Witchy's mad because, well, here's where
Man, why are you and Witchy going at it again?
She's all upset.
Witchy's mad because, well, here's where the start of it was. Witchy's mad because I called her an alcoholic. It was just an observation. So, and that was the start of it was. Witchy's mad because I called her an alcoholic. So, and that was it. And now she's mad at everybody else that hangs out with me because I called her an alcoholic. And she picked Lena as the wrong. And now she called her an alcoholic. And she picked Lena as the wrong target.
Lordy. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
I mean,
I
I
guess
said it too. I mean, look, girl, hi, my name is Lena. I was a junkie and I drank it for a living. I was a stripper. So please just stop. It's okay. I don't need to be okay with you. I don't do that.
do
And
want to
Brittany
say-
Cheyenne doesn't do that to us. Do you see? Brittany
I want-
Cheyenne is sober.
I want to say this. I want to say this clear. She did try to compare Brittany Cheyenne to her. And I want to say how it's not even the same. See, Brittany Cheyenne actually has good people that'll come up into her live when they thought that she should maybe shut the live down, and were nice enough to actually talk to her about doing that. You have people that come into your live and enable you to drink more and get more stupid. You don't have anybody that cares about you.
Right. You know, and that's the fucked up thing about it, because,
And that's
you know,
bad.
because I mean,
That's not
Witchy,
funny. That's bad.
yeah,
which he can be nice.
Right,
Which he's
Witchy
nice.
gets
It
a lot of
genuinely
hate.
bothers me. But
Yeah.
it genuinely bothers me when I see like that. I don't see it now because block. But it would bother the fuck out of me when I would see that like she's just plastered, right? And she's like showing her tatas and like on live streams, and people are encouraging that. And then like she
Right.
would fall over and pass out with her camera on, and she'd just be laying there snoring, and no one's doing anything about it. Like they're just like, oh well, this is, and I'm not, and that's not me like talking shit. That is me like saying what has happened, and I get it, like cool, but like there are you can't compare, and I get it, like cool, but like there are two situations, because our two situations are not the same at all.
Right.
Well, and it really didn't have, honestly, Brittany Cheyenne, and it didn't have anything to do with that. It had to do with her coming
bro?
into
Appreciate you
Aldo's
sharing.
live, really, really sloshed and doing some fuck shit in his boxes. And he drew a boundary. And then yesterday I go into Booz's live and she's in a box and she wants to turn it into the witchy show. And I told her, you're going to be okay. And I don't have to like you, and put the number for Alcoholics Anonymous in the chat. And then I turned down the volume and she went on and on and on and on and on. Girl, I have to like you, and put that. And then I turned down the volume and she went on and on and on. I don't know you. I've known you for about 2 minutes. And you're going to make it through this. I promise. Pick another
Be the
one.
troll,
I'm
right?
not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
Yeah, I was just being honest in my observation, and my observation is kind of acute, since more than 60% of my family for generation have been alcoholics and drug addicts. I am the only one that broke that wheel and broke that cycle. I don't drink, and I don't do rugs. The only one that broke it. So I know what an alcoholic looks like because I've dealt with it.
And I mean, I'm sorry, you are in that place of addiction that you don't want to say that. And that's common for those of us that are in addiction. And your addiction is I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to be around it. It's just that simple. I could care.
Right.
I'm not
Who
going to
fucks
enable it
less?
in my life. I'm not. And I'm not going to allow other people to enable it. So that's why I'm just
Because if
not going to
Brittany
have it in my
Cheyenne
life.
showed up like that, Aldo would do. He wouldn't have it either.
Yeah, he'd block me out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be it.
I
So
don't enable that behavior. I
Go somewhere
don't.
else with that shit.
calm down, pumpkin. Why do you care what some people you've never met, never will, and don't give a shit think about the way? Why do you care? Go, go, go battle or something.
Oh, is Pepper in here? I
Yeah.
didn't see her.
Hi, Pepper.
I've
Oh, hi, Pepper.
Yeah, she popped in, Aldo. How did you miss
hello.
Pepper?
I don't look at the. Look, there's a lot of people that have trolled me successfully in the basements only because I just don't watch the basement.
February 28th is my mom's birthday. Congratulations on all those years, girl.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care
a
what
congratulations.
that's an
nobody
accomplishment.
says. The best Aldo troll is always going to be the buttered biscuit.
Look, no, no, why it was just stuck, and my mind would not come up with your fucking username, and I spit out buttered biscuit.
Wait, you called her buttered biscuit instead of
He
cupcake?
did. He
Yes, I
did. He very
did.
much did.
Oh my god,
To Chapo.
Oh, Megan,
I
sir.
And
was
Chapo was like, "Did you just call her buttered
I was
biscuit?"
on the phone with Chapo, and I was like, "Hey, you need to get a hold of what's her name? Buttered biscuit, cupcake." Anyway, and he goes, "Oh, you're not just gonna go, Pat. Did you just call her buttered biscuit?"
Hey, do we know
Yes.
Nadine? Do you know Nadine, Aldo? Oh, she left. She left. It's okay. I just didn't. I thought maybe it was a crafting person or something.
It might have been. I do have some people that follow me on this account that do crafts.
I think it was. I think it was one of your crafty people.
Exchange ideas, things like that. I got a whole list of fucking things.
Yeah, it's a wider variety over here. Like it's just easier to go for the users and the obvious ones because I think a lot of
Right.
people follow you for your engravings.
I did start building the exhaust systems, so I'm not lighting myself up in the shop when I'm engraving painted shit.
Well, that's good. We're being reported. The amount of skipping is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
dude,
that's
that's what I
okay.
always like to say. Is that look, man, you've had 3 or 4 about empty boxes this whole time. Instead of 10 or 12 of them motherfuckers out there recording, dude. Quit fucking it up for everybody else. Aldo will give you a fucking corner box, put a sign
Oh
on it that says
yeah.
I'm recording. All you other motherfuckers just get the recording from the person.
Right.
It would quit fucking it up for everybody.
It's on rewatch, guys. Stop.
If you want to record, sure, come in and engage and record. I don't care.
It's really, it's just very telling.
I
When
I
people,
enjoy my fans recording my lives and platforming them. I do. I enjoy my fans doing that. So thank you. My relevance is only dictated by your engagement,
exactly,
and you engage a lot.
a lot. Like if you report my video, I got you. If you're reporting the live, we're saying things that are real. So keep it up.
What the fuck is going on in my basement? What is this Cinnabutter shit?
Then
What the
about
fuck?
Heck.
What? My basement just turned into a red light room. What the fuck? My basement just got lit.
So after you called me buttered biscuit, Grinch was like, "Can we change your name to Texas Roadhouse Butter? And you can be the butter to Pepper's biscuits."
Oh wait, test. Oh, that's the best. That's the best butter. That butter's good. I might give my left arm for that.
Right?
For like a lifetime supply of it. Like man, maybe
Hashtag
maybe maybe
Lay's
just a month.
cupcake.
Grab a spoon in the tub.
I will.
Jesus.
Dude, I used to eat butter when I was a kid. Like country crock butter.
Oh, that's not
That
butter.
yeah, well,
That's
margarine.
what.
Paint.
Like a
I'll
molecule
have
away
to
from
admit that too,
oil.
because I used to put butter on cracker and then on like saltine crackers and sprinkle it with sugar.
Yeah. Yum.
That actually sounds pretty good. I might try that.
I
I mean, you
well, I
do the
haven't done
same
that in
thing
years.
with tortillas if you're Hispanic. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm
My
not
wife,
gonna yuck your yum.
yuck
I
your
haven't tried it. I haven't tried it.
It's
Maybe
very
it's
yummy.
delicious.
It's yumminess.
Sometimes my wife asks me to fry up tortilla shells just so she can eat the tortilla shells.
I swear, I have a collection of lighters outside. There's 3 of them
Ooh,
out here. Three.
that happens. I keep like at minimum 2, and JD always comes through and he'll swipe them. Like he'll light a cigarette and then put the lighter in his pocket
Yeah.
every time I'm like not in there with him, and I'm like, but when I'm in there with him and I see him go to like put it like even motion towards his pocket, I'm like, no. I like and like he's a dog, and like we're not gonna do that. We're not stealing my lighters. And he's like, I pay for the. I mean, like they're yeah, I guess they're yours, but I paid for them, so they're mine.
Look, my wife got me. When we were living in Reno, our deck we had one of those fancy wrought iron tables, and she got a lighter leash, and I wasn't paying attention. She clipped it to the table, and I put the damn lighter in my pocket. Went to walk off the deck, and about damn near ripped my coat off my body. I was like, "What the fuck?" She couldn't stop laughing at me. I was like, "You booby trapped
Ooh,
me."
I
I'd
used
be
to
upset.
use I used to use those when I
That's
was
funny though.
working in the bars and stuff because everybody always steals your lighters.
I didn't even know they still made lighter leashes.
Oh yeah, you can get them at the dollars at the gas stations. They're in the bucket.
Dude, I
Some of
used
them
to when I was
retractable
like,
leash things are getting strong too.
Yeah.
One of my supervisors, he because ours are IDs for work are like scannable badges for doors and things, so they're kind of heavy. But they got them coated in that they laminate them so kind of sharp on the edge. He got it caught in his car door and realized when he got to the end of it, so he turned around and instead of getting his hip close to the door to open it, he just opened it up and some bitch come up and hit him right above his eyebrow and put 3 stitches in his
Oh
head.
no. Oh my gosh.
Hey, when I was working construction, I was a dick. Especially with the guys that had the wrenches on the carabiners on their hips. They be leaning against like fucking welding bench or something like that, and if they're not paying attention, I'll weld a wrench to the fucking table.
I did that to a dude. I welded his
oh
hammer to
my
the table.
god, y'all are terrible. What the
Well,
hell?
that's what you do to the rookies, the new guys. They usually.
So coveralls. Let's talk about stick welders and coveralls. So
Oh,
there there's this newbie, and he was leaning against the welding table, and I seen he was leaning against the corner of it, and I was over on the other end just running the arc on the table, and I could see the spark on the zipper on his coveralls, and I was like, "Hey, watch this!" And I kept running the arc, and pretty soon he was like, my dick, it's on fire, and he couldn't get away from the table because it fused to it.
Ouch.
He had a hot zipper.
That's
Good
something.
Lord. Oh my God.
It's called if I remember correctly, and Fuzz can probably correct me on this, it's called a reverse arc. So when the table is grounded and you run an arc, if there is a secondary ground but it's not making good content, it will arc to whatever metal that is. So if
yeah,
your
which
zipper is just barely away from the table, it will arc weld the zipper to the table because
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
trying to
reverse
seek
the
another
polarity.
ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reverse the polarity on it, and
Yeah.
it makes it where it goes into like a semi AC mode instead of a DC mode. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll light a dude up
You
for
can
sure.
weld somebody's zipper to a welding table doing that.
Yeah.
Don't take
You remember?
notes.
Y'all remember that movie Waiting, where it's
I
about the restaurant people?
Yeah, I kind of do.
So, all right. Well, they played in that movie. They had that thing where they always played what they called the ball game, or whatever, when they'd flash the ball. Well, I worked with a dude one time that when that movie first came out, and we were making these big, huge truss tables. So there's about an inch and a quarter gap in between each slat, big steel slat. Well, he had seen that movie all fired up and everything, and was joking around the shop and shit with it. Well, I was underneath that table welding these slats down, and he thought he was going to be smart and waiting for me to come up from under the hood. Well, I heard his steel toe hit the table when he got up there, so I knew what he was doing.
Oh shit.
I just stayed under the fucking hood and just kept welding, just kept welding, just kept welding. This dude missed 3 days of work because his bag was so fucking blistered, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I weld burned the shit out of his bag, dude.
I tell you what, I could have killed a kid once. I was climbing up the side of a grain leg because when you're running the leads, you can't walk up the stairs, so you have to
Right.
scale the side of it to run the leads. I had just it was a 120 foot, 110 foot is from top to bottom. I was about halfway up, took a break, and that dumb son of a bitch kicked on the fucking generator while the lead was attached to my belt. He got I very calmly selected my inch and a quarter and tossed it 50 feet down towards his head. And I got him too. He didn't last very long though. I told the owners, I said, look, I said, that kid's gonna kill somebody. It's gonna happen. You got to get rid of him. He just ain't got no common sense for the trade.
Yeah, especially if you're doing field work and shit, because there's some places we got to get to, dude. It's like, I mean, there's no way we could make it to emergency care in time, or no
Right.
emergency care could get to us in time. Because I did billboards for 8.5 years,
Right.
everything from new construction to repairs and all that from storms and stuff. But yeah,
Oh, agricultural construction, that aspect of the trades, I did that for about 6 years with one company, and there was a lot of there was some shit that I seen. We were tearing down a grain leg, and guy cut the wrong mark in the wrong sequence, and the grain leg collapsed and folded and pinched him. He didn't survive. And like I said, way out in the middle of nowhere. So then there was another guy who was servicing a grain leg, and for whatever reason, kid walked over, took the lockout tag off the main breaker, took the padlock off, and then threw the main breaker on while the guy's arm was in the auger. So that was lovely to witness.
Guys,
But
that's pretty.
hey, Aldo, I'm going to bounce. I have to be up early to go have this tooth looked at in the morning.
all right.
I'll
Yeah,
see you later. Good times tonight.
It is getting kind of late. I do need to shut down the live. Mama gets mad if I spend more past midnight on
Yeah,
lives.
I mean, I have to be at the dentist down the street at 9 in the morning, so I'm going to bounce.
She needs her cuddle time. So
There you go.
All
I'll
right,
see
night,
you
y'all.
guys tomorrow.
all right. Night,
Bye.
y'all.
All right, have a good night, y'all.